Y'all could already see the band is still, you know, on the wrist. It's fresh. My ears are still pumping from the speakers. Let's get right into it. So the first round, we got Ryda versus glueazy. Crazy battle. Goonie versus Goonie. That's a big impact, and that makes a statement right there. That means other cliques should take notice of Ryda and glueazy. But anyway, I'm gonna get into the battle. Crazy battle. First round, Ryda went crazy, flow, delivery. Yo, just about everything he was saying was hitting in the first round. His performance was crazy in the first round. I was standing behind on the stage looking. Ryda had a fire first round. First round for glueazy, crazy. Glue definitely did his thing in round one. It was very close. This was a classic battle. It was very close. Glue had the punches, he had the angles, he had the performance as well. It was a close battle, but I gotta say, I got Ryda edge of the first round. I think Ryda had more moments, more fire moments than glueazy. Even though Glue was crazy, he was raw like he usually is. Motherfuckers loud outside. Anyway, it's 1-1 going into the second. Ryda comes up. Ryda doing his thing, he going through it. Yo, Ryda was on his A game in this battle. He was definitely trying to win. He had a lot of good angles about my brother's keeper. Yo, Ryda, I have to see it again when it dropped, but Ryda definitely did his thing. Then Glue came up, and Glue performance, his wordplay, his delivery, he just overshadowed Ryda in the second round. Ryda was kind of, he was cool, but he was kind of dry in the second round. This is a brief recap, and this is just about being in the building. Because when the footage drop, it's gonna look totally different. You know what I'm saying? So this is just how I see it in the building. So I got glueazy, without further ado, winning, edging round two. So we get into round three. It's 1-1 going into the third. Yo, Ryda just keep hitting the room, man, with room shakers, man. Performance crazy, yo. Crazy. I kid you not. Ryda spazzed in the third round. Ryda had a fire third round. Third round for glueazy. Crazy. Glueazy had a crazy third round. But I think, to me, glueazy stopped a little bit short. And I think he didn't end strong, and I think he had like way more dry spots than Ryda in the third round. And he had some of his shit was hit and miss. He still had a pretty good third round. But I gotta give it to Ryda, man. Ryda, I think Ryda just did better than glueazy. I think this was just his night. I got Ryda, man, winning this battle 2-1, the first and the third. Alright, moving along. The next battle was Mr. Wavy versus Jerry Wess. Another crazy battle. Another crazy battle. Like I said, this is just me watching it live in the building. This is my prediction from seeing that. Like I said, when it dropped, I might see it different. Alright. So Mr. Wavy, first round, fire. Fire. I mean, before he even came out, I was on the stage because they asked people to come up on stage. Before he came out, I said something to him. He said what up and whatever, but he was focused. He was thinking about his bars, and I was like, wow, this nigga, he was like this. Went crazy in the first round. Angles, bars, punches, everything. Yo, just about everything he said here. Jerry Wess comes up. Jerry Wess spazzes out too. Jerry Wess goes crazy too. They got the building, both of them. It's a war. It's a battle. It's a battle. Jerry Wess' wordplay was crazy. His punchlines was crazy. His performance was crazy. I'm not going to give it away no bars because I couldn't even catch the whole thing. When it's live, it's just so much going on. You know what I'm saying? If you've never been to an event, you're going to see it's just so much going on. But I got Mr. Wavy edging the first round. This was a good battle. Second round is 1-0 going to the second. Mr. Wavy's up again. Mr. Wavy, he did his thing. but I don't feel like it was enough. I don't feel like it was like his first round. He did his thing though. Jerry West came up. Jerry West was fire, yo. Jerry West just kept on punching, man. Snapping, going crazy. I got Jerry West in the second. I got him edge in the second. So we 1-1 going into the third. Mr. Wavy comes up again, yo. Yo, y'all. Mr. Wavy, yo. Yo, he was spitting some fire, some rapid fire. It was crazy. He was spitting some rapid fire, man. Fire third round. A lot of his basketball references landed. Crowd went crazy. Jerry West comes up. Jerry West was fired too. He would, you know, at first it took him a little while to heat up, but when he heated up, he went crazy. And he had some room shakers as well. That was a very debatable round, but I got Mr. Wavy winning this 2-1. And Jerry West was good, but I got Mr. Wavy winning this thing 2-1. And like I said, this is just me watching it live in the building. Mr. Wavy 2-1. JC versus b.dot. I think this one this one is like the battle of the night. JC versus b.dot. Man, yo. b.dot first round. Crazy. b.dot angles. Yo, I was feeling b.dot first round. b.dot first round was crazy. A lot of what he said was hitting, yo. It was fire. He was coming at JC. He was trying to kill JC in round 1. JC comes up in round 1. Yo. I rarely say this, but JC had a flawless first round. A flawless. This was the battle of the night. He had a flawless first round. Crazy performance, crazy angles, room shakers. He had that energy. Yo, man, I got JC edging the first round. This was still debatable. Round 2, b.dot comes up. Yo, b.dot went off, yo. Completely off. He went off. He knew that, yo, if I don't come with my A game, it's a wrap. He started coming at JC with certain angles. I like his angles about the Bible and things like that, and about Kemet and Africa. All of those hit. Fire second round from b.dot. JC comes up. JC also have a fire second round. Coming at b.dot about Kemet, about putting all the paint on his face. Yo, JC. Yo, JC been on it. JC been on it. He been on it. Performance, wordplay, schemes, angles. He was on it. The second round, I got JC again. And b.dot was fired. JC was just better, in my opinion. Round 3 is 2-zip. Going into round 3, even the crowd is saying it. But I'm going by what I see and what I hear. Right? Because I got off the stage and I went down into the crowd. Right? b.dot. Blacked out. Blacked out on JC. Crazy. Crazy performance. Crazy delivery. Crazy flow of wordplay. Angles. He went crazy on JC. JC came up. And JC was fire. And this was close too. But I think JC had a little bit more dry spots than b.dot. And I feel like b.dot definitely had more moments. And he stole that third round. He stole that third round. I got JC. He edged the third round, b.dot. I got JC winning this 2-1. This is in the building. When the battle drop, I'm going to look at it again. And then again. And then again. And then I'm going to judge it. But for right now, I got JC 2-1. So let's get into this next battle right here, man. Okay? K-Shine versus VA's only, Norfolk. Av, yo. Let's get into that one. Yo, round one, Av was fire. Av definitely did his thing. I salute Av. Give Av his props. He had wordplay, he had performance, he definitely had some moments. And he said some ish. K-Shine comes up in his first round. Yo, K-Shine is not playing. K-Shine wordplay, his delivery, his angles, his punchlines, everything hit in round one. Everything. He didn't have a dry moment in round one. And this is the most debatable battle. But I got K-Shine with the edge. K-Shine just overshadowed Av. Everything Av said. K-Shine won on. Round two. Av is punching. He's punching. He's punching. He's punching more. And he got a little bit of performance. He had a fire second round. K-Shine comes up. K-Shine is punching. He has wordplay, flow, delivery, angles, and it's hitting. He's on his A game. K-Shine is on his A game. Round two, same thing. 2-0, K-Shine. The crowd was yelling 2-0, and I was in the crowd, and I was yelling 2-0-2. I was yelling 2-0 as well. If you seen yo, this is my first time ever seeing K-Shine perform. His performance is electrifying. For real. Yo, K-Shine, yo, he was just better, man. So I got K-Shine 2-0. Going into the third. Av, you could kind of see Av was thrown off because of the crowd, but I salute Av because he held his composure. You know what I'm saying? And he had some fire. But I think K-Shine was just better, man. It was just K-Shine night. And Av, in the third round, he did his thing. Av punched well. He had good performance and everything like that. He had some moments, but K-Shine comes up in the third round, and he spazzes just like the other two rounds. He went crazy on Av, yo. When y'all see that shit, when y'all see K-Shine versus Av and what K-Shine did to Av, and I got K-Shine in the third round, not gonna hold nobody. K-Shine 30'd Av, man. He didn't 30 Av, but he 30'd Av. He edged Av out in the first, the second clear, the third was clear. Damn. Av had some ish, but it's just he ended his rounds kind of weak. And we was talking about it, me and somebody in the crowd. He had some good rounds, but he ended it off weak, and K-Shine was just better. K-Shine was in his bag, man. K-Shine 30. This was a 30 for K-Shine. K-Shine been in his bag, man. I'm telling you. I hope K-Shine do the same thing versus Mills. But anyway, Geechi Gotti versus T.S.P. This might be battle of the night, besides JC and b.dot. Yo, Geechi goes up first. Crazy first round. He had some fire moments, some fire angles on T.S.P. He had a fire first round. And this is a brief recap. He had a fire first round. T.S.P. comes up. Yo, T.S.P. Mostly everything T.S.P. said hit. He shook the building. His angles was crazy. I'm gonna start naming T.S.P. the king of angles and performance. Not perform, but angles, because his performance was out of this world. His performance was out of this world. It was a debatable first, but I think T.S.P. edged Geechi in the first round. We was yelling 1-0. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's how crazy T.S.P. performance was in the first round. So I got it 1-0 going into the second. Geechi Gotti had a fire second. His second was crazy. His second was crazy, just like the first. Wordplay, delivery, talking that street-ish, talking that Crip-ish. he rebutted too. He rebutted. I think I remember, yeah, he rebutted. He rebutted. I think he started off rebutting and it was crazy to T.Top. There's something, I forgot what T.Top had said, but he rebutted and it landed. It was crazy. Building went crazy. Yo, T.Top comes up in the second round. T.Top is fire too. Performance, wordplay, delivery. This was a war. But there can only be one winner. And I got Geechi Gotti edging the second. I think Geechi Gotti was just way more fire than T.Top in the second round. So it's 1-1 going into the third. Yo, I think Geechi knew if he didn't do nothing, he was going to die again. And Geechi went crazy. Had haymakers, room shakers. He went crazy on T.Top in the third. He went crazy. T.Top comes up in the third. He had an incredible third too, yo. He had an incredible third. And this was a deciding factor because it was 1-1. And even we was talking amongst each other in the crowd. Like, yo, whoever gets this third wins the battle. Guess what? T.Top, because I'm still trying to remember. It's hard to take in, you know what I'm saying, through all the festivities that went on. But T.Top edged the third. To me, T.Top edged the third. I wouldn't get mad if somebody said Geechi edged the third because it was very close. It was definitely a tug of war. But I got, for right now, I got T.Top edging Geechi 2-1. So we getting down to the last battle, the main event. Danny Myers versus DNA. Okay. DNA goes up first. DNA had a crazy first round. He had a whole Nas scheme. What he had? He had a crazy Nas scheme. It was fire though. I ain't gonna front. It was fire. He had a very creative first round. But I remember it was a Nas scheme in there. It was some type of, he said something about the bullet scheme that was in there. That was yo, DNA had a good first round. Danny Myers comes up. Yo, Danny Myers is spazzing. Yikes! Parallel universe. Yo, man, he wigged out. He was wigging, man. He went crazy the first round. And I'm gonna tell you some more about Danny Myers in this battle that really surprised me. I think he rebutted all 3 rounds. He rebutted something that DNA had said, and it landed. Crowd went crazy. I got Danny Myers edging the first round. So it was 1-0 going into the second round. DNA second round, fire. But he was a little dry though, during the beginning. And then he kind of picked it up like mid to the end of the round. So he had a borderline fire and cool second round. Danny Myers just wouldn't let up. Danny Myers' performance, his bars, his wordplay, crazy. He was rebuttaling, freestyle rebuttal. I don't see Danny Myers do this like that. But he had him. And matter of fact, DNA second round, he rebutted 3 times in the second round. But Danny Myers, his rebuttal had more of an impact. It was hitting. I got Danny Myers in the second round. It's 2-0. And he edged both rounds. He edged the first and he edged the second. It's 2-0, man. Going into the third round. DNA third round, he was on one. He did his thing. He did his thing. He went in from start to finish. All fire, no dry spots. He went the hell in. He went in, yo. He went in. He wanted it. So, sorry for that. We still talking about Danny Myers versus DNA's third round. All right. DNA third round stood out. It was fire. He had performance. He had wordplay. He had moments. Yo, he had the momentum. It's like he shifted the crowd. into his direction and into his favor. Danny Myers comes up. Yikes. He doing his thing. He doing his thing. But I just don't think Danny Myers had enough fire to beat DNA in the third round. I just think DNA kind of like stole a whole momentum from Danny Myers, performance wise, wordplay wise, angle wise, bar wise. I think Danny got him, but besides that, overall flow, delivery, wordplay, angles, DNA had it in the third round. So I got Danny Myers winning this battle 2-1 in the first and the second round. This Quest Legends, the Slums Project. Subscribe to my channel. Like I always say, y'all, stay safe. If it don't feel right, it probably ain't right. I'm gone.